Hey, what is up, dudes and dudettes? This is Due Diligence here, or you can call me number one, and number two is on his way. We just wanna sort of post a video early, so then you guys will be sort of keep posted or noticed when there are further updates regarding our tweet. It seems like after we send our tweet about where's the money going, or 250 million at the market offering, and we only see 150 million. It seems like we just want this answer, okay? Like, we're on the same team here, guys. We really want, me and number two are very math oriented person, and for me, I'm in the process of getting my CPA, so then a lot of those accounting things are under my preview or sort of my expertise, and I really think our math is correct, and the fact that Sterling just jumped on the wagon so quick made us. We never really anticipated Sterling actually will reply to our tweet or trying to use our tweet to sort of like say something or declare us as FUD. And me and number two had a heated conversation this morning because number two is a huge fan of Sterling's, and we also don't really want to start a war in between communities. So we just want to come out and show you guys down, but at the same time, we really want George to answer his questions because we've been digging through financial statements year to year, year by year. There are some very interesting questions that arise from reviewing all these either audited or unaudited financial statement, and we really want to know what really is going on with that 72 million to $100 million that's missing. Because I don't really want to bore you guys with like how accounting standard works in terms of like the difference between GAAP and IFRS, and whether you can park assets in here and park assets in the other things. But it is truly just not there. So I was just wondering, it could be just some financial recording error or whatever, right? And at the same time, Sterling, sure, I'm pretty sure Sterling's intentions are great, and we all think he's a super, super nice guy. But at the same time, first, Torch offered 100 million at ATM, which is at the market offering first, and then 150 million follow-up. So I don't understand how does Sterling get his numbers in terms of, how much of the offering went through, because he was trying to tell you that there are 110 million still can be used. I am not really sure that's how at the market offering works. So 140 million already raised, so you're saying the first offering went through and then less than half of the second offering went through. But if you go look at the S3 and all of the SEC filings, I'm pretty sure all 250 million are already raised. And also, when you're doing ATM at the market price, there's a preparation time. So if you follow the timeline very closely, you will know that the board already approved. So then the board already approved before they actually did the offering. So by the time when they're doing the offering at the market, the liability is not on Torch anymore. The liability is on the commercial or investment bank that they decided to sort of help them underwrite these issuing stocks, right? Does that make sense? That means on the balance sheet, the cash is already in hand. No? We just want to clear this up real quick, and we might be doing, because number two is coming over, we might be doing a stream later in this afternoon, as you guys requested, preparing for Monday, and at the same time clear this up a little bit, or not really clearing this up, just explain our logic a little bit. And also, we hope that George will come out and explain how this will work. And it feels like this question has been avoided for months now. I think there was one person, but his comment got deleted by then when we're still doing due diligence in the sort of mid stage of this merger. Someone actually asked the same question, but he was talking about 50 million. But for me, I found 72 million. That's inconsistent. I've already accounted for the underwriting fee and some of the other fee, so I'm not really sure what is going on here anymore. I do know what is going on here, but hey, guys, just calm down. We don't want both sides to like argue against each other or defend us or defend Sterling. At the same time, it's like we are on the same teams, guys. We're all in this we're all in the red. Like for me, my average price is around $7. Right now it's around, average down by playing with options around like $6, in the high $6 ish. So I'm losing like 14K, like plus option decay, option rolling prices, plus like all of the bullish options that, I dumped in this thing. I probably already lost like 16K, like, minimum, right? And number two entered around $5, like a little bit lower than that, because, he actually followed my, I have an algorithm or a model that, seeks entry and everything. I was like, oh, this is super cheap right now. And he's like, oh, I'll just do some follow-up. And he's already, lost about like a couple of K, like 5K or maybe 7K at this point, right? So, it's like, we're all in this together. Like we are a very small, like you guys can say we're a very small YouTuber like community. Like our community is comparatively small, right? We only have like around 1.6K, and we sort of like at this point we already don't care who unsub and who sub to us anymore, because it feels like every time we push out facts and push out truths, people just decided to ignore us, hate on us on Reddit, hate us on the comment section. There are a lot of comments that are just unbearable at this point, and you guys are always saying that, oh, like it seems like we're spreading hate on other channels instead of other channels spreading hate on us. But if you guys look at all of these comments and all of the way how they sort of stomp on our content to promote other people's content, it's really hurtful. And we don't, we're two very humble guys. We don't want any drama. We just want to, make our money as it goes. And, we make our money by very honestly doing analysis, doing the math, analyzing balance sheet, doing mathematical algorithms, using linear algebra and vectorization to figure out entry points, exit point, and all of that. We're two very mathematically sort of centered guys. And we just want answer here. Just like all of you here, we just want answer here. We are not your opponent here. We are all losing money here. We just want to clear it up so we can form a better understanding of what really is going on with this merger or with Meta or with Torch in general. And if you like these kind of contents, comment down below. If you have any question, no matter what you're gonna ask, just comment down below. We will try to get to every single comment that we see. At the same time, if you love these kind of content about truth about market, the truth about certain stocks, and you don't need clearing up, just like this video, smash the like button, and we're gonna post, follow up to this tweet. And if you haven't subbed, if you wanna, sort of follow up on this entire issue or drama, whatever you call it, sub to our channel. There's gonna be, turn that notification bell on so you will see the daily update or just the update to this event, right? And at the same time, I just want to address that we also see some other inconsistencies in a balance sheet. And I don't know when George's going to reply, and when George reply, we might ask some follow-up question. If he doesn't, we might just dump some of those questions on Twitter. I feels like it's time for us to utilize the social platform to make finance transparent. And number two, and I believe that the financial world should be a transparent place where, the company should be transparent to all their investors and shareholders. This is what we hold to our heart, and we absolutely despise fraudulent activity. Therefore, when we see any of inclination of lean towards that, that territory, we want to point it out. And so then everybody is informed, all investors is informed, especially for retail investors. Because you guys or us do not have as many information channel as the hedge funds or the bigger guys. And thank you so much for your support. And if you hate us, keep hating, because we're gonna prove you wrong anyways.